So, like I said, you guys got some XP for getting the message to Vishnahanthenossenon, and the the final couple. I mean, it was about 20 days of travel to get back there. It was pretty smooth because you guys have become so adept at desert travel in your long journey, and so it kind of flew by. Um, and you arrived back in town to find it a bit of a different place. Um, as you walked in, there were associates or people who knew of Surugar that were giving you a close and envious stare as you walked into town, and then you realized pretty soon that there was a new satrap here as well, named Vykcaen. And you guys are in the middle of an audience with him. Does anyone have anything else to add to that for those who weren't here, or just to benefit everyone remembering what happened?
Have we learned how that the new satrap came to power, or are we finding that out now?
So supposedly, what we've been told is that the emperor requested his cousin back to discuss certain things, and so it's a temporary, it's an interim satrap.
Okay.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, I guess it's not uncommon, though it may not be super common.
Still, it seems kind of fishy after what we've been through.
It does. I think the party's been a little split on how to handle it. We're kind of gonna give maybe a little more trust and kind of judge, I guess, if we're screwed or not. But he, at least, I'll say from Meleon's thoughts, he hasn't been sketchy about it. It doesn't seem like there's additional guards, but within what makes sense. And he hasn't been like trying to ascertain weird details like he already knows anything. He's just been trying to get an idea of the situation. He even mentioned, that if it is our desire to take it all the way to the emperor, he would happily have us do so.
Yeah, that was going to be my follow-up question: is if he even knew what we were doing, and if we're actually even supposed to give him the oracle, since he's not.
He does, and I think it seemed like he understood our apprehension to give him the prophecy. So he accepted our terms of viewing the true prophecy, but not holding it, I guess. He just wants proof that we have it, and it meets his, the requirements from what he was told.
Okay, cool.
Danari did a perception check and was reassured that he is a good guy. TM.
Yeah, a lot of people incited him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And decided that they might trust him.
Maybe. He threw a chest of 10,000 gold at us, and I had to close it because people started drooling.
Oh,
Yeah,
were these party funds, or were these divvied up amongst us?
You haven't received them yet.
We haven't received them yet.
He has threatened to take them back in our negotiations.
That is not good. Let's do whatever we can to get that money.
Arthas is on the drooling team.
I am. Yes, I am.
So, I believe you guys had showed that you have the Veiled Shade Leaf prophecy. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we were in the process of Danari, surrounded by her party mates, was starting to show him the true prophecy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you showed him the one wrapped in regular parchment, and he said that this isn't the real prophecy.
Yeah, because we were trying to be clever.
Yeah.
Have we determined how he knows that's not the real prophecy?
Apparently, those in the know that it should be a show.
That's really good.
Leaf. Well, I mean, I guess that's what he was told to expect as a Veiled Shade Leaf.
Okay.
covered parchment.
And he didn't accept that they ran out of Veilshade Leaf.
Yeah. Which neither did we, to be fair, so...
Okay. Yeah, Danari didn't.
Danari becomes the new fake oracle.
Hey, I can write prophecies, okay?
Anyone
She's got
can.
the real paper.
All right. So you have showed him. You're in the process of showing him the actual prophecy.
Yes, but he's not touching it. He
Oh,
gets to
yeah,
look
that's right.
at it.
He says, "Very well. It seems that you did try to deceive me with the fake prophecy. It seems you have indeed recovered the prophecy from the oracle at Zcem'dir.
I'm impressed that you could tell the difference.
Yes, many do know that it must be received on Veilshade Leaf. Now, what is your next desire? Will you be taking this to the Emperor myself, or yourselves, or will you allow my couriers to do this for you and save some time?"
I think we'll do it. We have time.
Yeah, I got nothing better to do.
There's also probably more missions that we can do, or, objectives that we could accomplish near the capital. More customers.
Oh, true. I mean, you do need to take some. You do need to take like the map and the news of people's, ultimate demises to their family, or at least to someone who can spread that news around.
Yeah, we have a list of those who fell, and we need to deliver a map to a temple, to one of Danari's temples, I think.
Yep.
Which there are none in this city, so
That's right.
we'll need to at least go somewhere else. So we might as well just go to the capital, I think.
So he says, "Very well, you have accomplished what the Emperor had desired. This is your reward." And he opens the box back up and turns it around towards you guys. It's not 10,000 gold pieces. It's well, I mean it is effectively, but it's gold bars like the size of Kit Kats.
You see Parthis, jaw hang open and just it's like that cartoon cat that its eyes start to bulge.
Yep. That's all Parthis was looking for this whole time. He also would bring out a gift for Farron even though she's not here. So he wheels something out. He gestures to one of his attendants and they go into a back room and wheel something out. And it's a suit of armor. And he says, "This is for Farron, your guide, courtesy of the Emperor himself. Congratulations for a job well done." And this armor is like gleaming. It's very shiny and reflective. And he said, "It is also courtesy of the easternmost mines. Production has really ramped up."
Easternmost mines.
Yeah, the wiki's broke, by the way. If you wanted to take notes on there, you can't. So, GG.
What happened?
I think the certificate broke, so I just had to get it a new certificate.
An attacker is trying to pretend to be urebdm.com.
I don't know about that. So we can get that to Farron when she returns. But presumptively she would pick that up and be walking out with it. So where would you guys like to go from here, or do you have some more questions for the satrap?
I want to ask if he can, like, if we want to deliver it ourselves, would they be able to help us get there, like with a boat or something? Or do we have to find our own way
Unfortunately,
to deliver it?
we do not have any boats here because there is no river. You would have to go north and perhaps catch a boat up the Great River.
Could he at least offer us like letters of introduction to get to the places we need to go? Because I don't think that the Emperor will take kindly to 8 strangers waltzing in.
Right.
Oh, good point. Yeah, we should at least get something, to show at the gate of
Oh,
the capital, and maybe even wherever the boat service is.
you do have that certificate that says you're on business of the Emperor already.
Oh, cool.
So he would sort of be expecting you.
Weren't we on business of the satrap, not the Emperor?
No, it was Emperor's.
Ultimately,
yeah.
Yeah, ultimately it was the Emperor's request to go to the Oracle and get the prophecy.
Okay, gotcha.
What does Ramiel think of the situation so far?
Not quite sure yet. I've been a bit preoccupied with my little orb.
Yeah. Maybe Corbin can take a look at that sometime. But so if you guys don't have any other questions for the satrap, then I would assume you would be just peacing out and maybe going to the tavern and thinking about what your next moves are.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Also, remember, we've got stories to tell.
Oh yeah,
That's
we have to
true.
go to a party.
You've got your big party today.
So we probably should figure out the best way to store or protect this
Yeah,
money.
because we have grumpy mercenaries.
So we all took our own gold bar, right?
But we could probably split it later if we want.
I feel like it might be safer. Now, I don't care that much, but like, it might be safer.
To decentralize it.
Each hold our own. Yeah.
True. I mean, we're not an official, adventuring company or anything. So, it's not like we have a treasurer or something.
Definitely want to leave the chest here. Walk out with it.
Does the chest fit in Corbin's bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I agree.
Right.
But then
It's
somebody
not-
could steal the bag.
Yeah, I agree splitting it up amongst us first. Kaizen brings up a very good point. It's harder to steal from everybody.
I can
unless
put
they
I can
kill
put the
someone.
chest inside of my extra dimensional space.
And they
And then
won't
we can
even be
put
able to
that in
get
my
it.
bag.
Yeah.
Because that would never go wrong.
They
Are
wouldn't
you
know
the-
where to look.
Yeah, are you the only one, Napook, who has access to your space?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
definitely not.
Wow, you gotta put that
Yes.
thing under dual control.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if no offense, trust you with all the gold.
Let alone any of it.
Why don't we split it up and it's
I roll
everybody's
persuasion.
individual job to protect their own gold?
Arthas daunting roars Epook.
No, I think Apook's right. Yeah, you should definitely hold it on. Keep it in his pocket.
There's no better place than a secret hideout.
Arthas stands in front of the chest and casts and uses daunting roar so nobody approaches it.
okay. That lasts
Alright.
one turn.
I yell, "Come, I'll fight you all."
All right. Anyways,
We should either split it or put it somewhere safe. That's my opinion. I mean, if Parthis wants to take his share and keep it himself, that's fine. But
I don't have a lot of trust for Ipuk. He doesn't seem to have a lot of camaraderie for the group.
I just don't want to carry it myself, to be honest.
I think Parthas
We
wants the
handle our-
lion's share, not just his own share.
Look,
Haha.
I'll be the
Haha.
bigger guy here. I'll take my gold bar so that we don't have to talk about it anymore. And I just walk up and grab one of them, or try to grab one of them.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I don't
Ari-
think anyone would really stop you from taking your own, and there's one for each of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all worth.
Is
It's worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Should we add 1,000 gold pieces to our
Yeah.
inventory,
Well, no,
or
add
just
the bar.
Item called gold bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a bank in the capitals?
There's a way to add custom items, and you can put a value on it.
Right.
Pook, will you hold on to mine?
Of course.
I mean, I would assume a Pook's holding on to most of them, and if you want to take your gold bar, you just add it to your sheet, and let us know. Probably, I guess,
say-
Parthas.
Yep, I'm taking mine.
I'll let Pook carry mine. He handled our rations while we were traveling and didn't let anybody starve, so I have no problem leaving this with him.
Wait, I thought Romeo didn't want wealth.
Sometimes you need it to get by.
Look at how many daggers I could buy with all this gold.
True.
I'm just gonna, Coach is probably just gonna walk up to Pook and like suss him out a little. Be like, so how do we know you're not just gonna run off with it?
Where would I run to? We must go to the Emperor.
That's a fair point. All right. Mostly because I'm pretty sure I'll get mugged if I'm carrying it.
Oh, does a Pook reveal his mission to Ramiel? Because I think Ramiel was concerned about that before.
Oh wait, so I missed 2 weeks ago, and then Ramiel missed
Yeah,
last
week.
So we haven't tied out. I guess I don't know what happened 2 weeks ago, but you told me a little bit. So I'm now Ramiel is like I want to protect because my patron says that he is key to my mission to unite the kingdoms of sorcerers.
You're not in a. I don't think it's really a unification because I don't think that would really motivate a Pook. It's more of like you'll become the new
I will be
ruler
the
over all
unifier.
three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unifying.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a peace mission. Emperor Palpatine just wanted peace across the galaxy.
Yep.
So
Yeah, Ramiel, this Pook, it's the guardian that they spoke of at the Oracle for you. He thinks his ambitions are tied to yours.
or better or
Interesting.
worse.
Interesting. So yeah, I guess you guys are headed back to the inn.
For a party.
The streets are lined with streamers and things of all sorts. All the people are coming out to get the party going. They're celebrating the fact that you made it back from the Oracle, and this is like something that happens so seldomly, and they're like honored that you're coming through Vishnahanthenossenon to get back to the Emperor, basically. So people are stopping you in the streets, asking you about your journey. It's like pretty hard fought to even get back to the tavern because people are just swarming you the whole time. But you do make it back there, and the barkeeper was pretty much an ally. And he's kind of corralling the crowds, and the doors are kind of shut for you guys to have some time on your own before all of this goes down. So, if you guys have anything you want to say or like plan to do, or like, are you leaving the next day, or what's up?
You should probably plan a route. There is to the east, right? A river we can take to get closer.
Yeah, I'll get the let me get the photo. Well, it's actually in the resources. You'd be presumably going up to Vyssqarn.
Yeah.
And then you can take a slow boat up the river, but it's probably actually faster to just walk. There's like decent roads and caravanserais along the river, and probably on the way to Vyssqarn as well.
Interesting. Is there any on our way back? I would be looking to determine, like, looking for any postings or anything for something, like a caravan guarding for going to Vyssqarn. Just something to,
Yeah,
sweeten the pot.
stuff like that comes up, but on your way back to the tavern, you don't see anything like posted for that right now. But
These
like,
other guys probably have taken a lot of the jobs around.
like, if you wait, like maybe like a week, something like that could come up, and you could take advantage of it. But like, there's nothing right now.
Nothing of convenience. Okay.
So yeah, you guys get back to the tavern. I'm gonna put a thing up.
While we're traveling, Meleon would kind of just be nudging everyone and being chummy, I suppose. Maybe asking about the Argent Flail. Like, what do you think their name means? Like, why do you think they chose that? Argent Flail. I don't even know what Argent means.
Wish I knew.
Well, flail sounds fun.
Yeah, flail's a weapon. I know that. It's a pretty nasty one.
No, fun one.
I'm not sure. Maybe there's something in one of these books if it's a famous flail that I have. Could I like try perusing through the books that I was given just to see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, you can definitely consult those, and you don't see any mention to that because these books actually they kind of shy away from talking about like mercenary companies. Like in terms of a hero, like a mercenary company is generally considered like beneath a hero, like you couldn't be a real hero if you were in one. That's a lot of the perception in the country.
Okay. Nope. I haven't heard anything about it.
Supergar might have, but
Yeah.
not here.
No, he already mentioned that he knew a little bit about them, but I was just curious. Like I said, Meleon doesn't even know what Argent means, so he's not sure why what the significance would be.
And like there's no dictionaries around either.
Yeah, I think he's really just trying to like learn more about the common language or understand it. Less so find out information about the mercenary company.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys don't immediately know anything about those people. But I think in general you would have known, with who are here. Like it was a pretty coveted like mission that you guys undertook, and it would have been seen as like fraught with error and danger. But you were the ones that succeeded, whereas these people didn't get the job, and maybe they wouldn't have even survived if they did. But they're jealous that you guys succeeded and had the chance to try at all. But in terms of like what the Argent Flail themselves is all about, you don't really know. So if you guys want to put yourself on this tavern just hanging out, I mean, like I said, you mostly have the place to yourselves right now. It will be open soon, and the whole like festivities will commence. Do some of you want to just stay here, or like once everything's open, are you going to go out into the streets and like have the whole party scene? I mean, there's plenty of rare alcohols. They're often very strong on these far reaches of the Empire.
This is the coolest tavern I've ever seen. This area looks like it fit us all. If we wanted to be together.
The party room.
Yeah, I mean, we can always probably pull up in our chair or something if we need to.
Maybe they'll readjust the tables for us, because we've got great patronage or something.
Right. And when you guys do find your table and everything, the barkeeper comes out with some cold stew. Now it's cold because you don't often eat like super hot food out here in the desert because it's so hot anyways. So it's kind of like lukewarm, I'd guess. And it's his camel stew, and he passes it around to each of you. And he gives Corbin a wink.
I love it. Is it room temperature?
Yeah. He's like,
oh, it's the best.
I got it done early.
Oh, baby.
It's fresh. We had the butcher working overnight.
Melan digs in. 2 spoons.
Smells good.
Corbin will switch bowls with me when his is empty.
Mm-hmm.
How many? I got a jar of exotic spices a while ago.
Yeah.
Can I just like shake a tiny sprinkle into mine?
Oh yeah. Definitely. You spice it up. Do you do it?
I smell it and I'm like, it smells good, but I'm gonna shake things up a little here.
Do you do it in view of the guy or after he leaves?
Oh, I do it after he leaves.
Okay. So you spice it up a little bit. I mean, you just put a little dab of it on there, and you take a little taste, and it is absolutely divine. You don't know what this spice is. It's like otherworldly almost. Whoever spices their food like this, I mean, it must be like incredible. I mean, who are these people that use this spice? But honestly, Ramiel gets a whiff of it, and it almost reminds her of some spices that her parents use at home.
Yo, guys, this is amazing with these spices I took from those that Vykcaen shrine or whatever we were at with the order, the pearl. Yeah, guys. I mean, you guys want to try this? Like, seriously.
How do you know they're spices?
I don't know. Look at it. Do you have eyes?
It was a temple, right?
It's a shrine.
Yeah, so maybe it was someone's remains.
Oh, come on now.
You don't know. You never. I'm just
Oh.
saying, you could be finding a Thry-Kreen tasty right.
You know,
Oh
if
yeah,
that's
yeah. Put that over here on
Meleon,
mine.
if that's what you taste like, man, I don't know.
No, I don't know what I taste like. I don't know what my people taste like. We're not
Oh,
cannibals.
sure you don't. Sure you don't.
We're not cannibals. We're just, waste not, want not.
Okay,
So do you
But
pass it
anyway.
around to people who want to try it?
I do.
I'll
Okay.
take a pinch.
Oh, what do you
Pook
think,
does
Romeo?
not partake.
Oh, okay. You might not partake, but it does remind you of some aromas you've smelt inside your ring.
Oh.
Some sweet aromas. So yeah, you pass it around a little bit. I mean, you don't have a ton of this stuff, but you give everyone who wants one a pinch, and I mean, anyone who tried it would concur. Absolutely heavenly. It's kind of a little spicy. It's got a little kick to it too.
Did I use about half? Would you reckon, or
What'd you say?
did I use about half of it? Would you
No,
reckon?
probably like a quarter.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Is there fruit in the desert? Because Danari would try the spice on some fruit.
Okay. Yeah, you can ask him for some fruit and he would be able to bring you some fresh fruits out. Well, some of them are fresher than others. It's really not a great time trying to grow some stuff out this far away. Now where you're from, there's abundant food in Galanderon. They have like it's just a massive oasis basically, and like the floodplains are pretty fertile there, and like the best food in the whole country comes from Galanderon. So it's not what you would expect, but I guess maybe it will suffice.
I can appreciate the fine fruits of the desert. I just respectfully don't eat camel.
So you're not a vegetarian?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. So far, I guess I am.
It's a new thing you're trying out.
Trend.
Wait, Melion's a vegetarian too.
Yeah, I only eat things that eat plants. Definitely carnivore. But no, I think Melion's got a soft spot for the culinary. So
Yep.
he's extremely interested in trying anything new and interesting where he goes. So this is great. It tastes amazing. I was a little hesitant because camel can be a little gamey, maybe a little tough sometimes depending on what part you're eating. But I don't know how they prepared it. Corbin, did he share any of his secrets?
He didn't, but I think it's fantastic with just the no spice needed as he prepared it.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. You gotta try it a little. Mix it up a little, see what everything tastes like.
Or he used some spices too to work with that gaminess a little bit.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
you mellow it out just the right way, from what I've seen at least.
You think he marinated it, Kaizen? Can you taste like something special?
I don't know. He really seems to have used some kind of acid to really get the umami components out of it. Or is it udati? I don't remember what that means. Someone's telling me about it.
I don't know. I don't think my palate is defined too well, but you civilized folk. You have access to so many different foods and ingredients. It's amazing.
Yeah, when you eat
flavors.
desert gruel at the monastery like me for so many years. you start to want something a little more. So I like to cook in my free time.
Oh, I would love to cook, but I'm, you know, not really great at it.
Well, maybe I'll give you a lesson on the road there, man.
I feel like with an extra arm, you would make an excellent chef.
Yeah, you would think, but I've only got 3 appendages on each hand, so it kind of, for light things, it's not so bad, you know, but I've got to use them in like concert with each other for heavier stuff and whatnot. So yeah, it can be a little strange. What about you guys? What are some of your passions? I feel like we've talked a little on the road, but got some downtime. I'm curious.
Well, I mean, when I'm bored, I pull through my bag and I pull out a chess set. I'm just like, I try my hand at this every now and then. Can't say I'm really good at it, but it's fun at least. Strategize.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know how you play. How do you play?
All right. So first, you said you got your first row of pawns, and then I just proceed to explain the game of chess.
It seems a bit complicated for me.
I mean, it's not too bad. As long as you learn first how all the pieces move, and then you just kind of start building up a strategy like as you're going. It's kind of like combat in a sense because you have to know like where pieces are going to go. You have to react to what you think your opponent's going to be doing, and it's a big experiment, kind of like a battle of wits as they call it.
And gambling, right? Maybe you'd like to put some money on the outcome.
God's in the sky. I'm not good at this game. I don't know how. Like, we could play sometime. Maybe like I could show you, and then maybe we could put money on. But we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, for the most part, we're going down in to the arenas and putting some bets down on some fighters.
Oh, yes, I like watching the arenas. You can learn some good combat techniques, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, you go to the good ones. Only the best champions and coaches are out there. So,
Oh, do I know of any like underground fighting rings here?
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, yeah, coach. Oh man, there's this one guy. They call him the Lead Fist. He fights here in Vishnahanthenossenon, and
that was the best attempt anyone's made so far.
And yeah, well, I've been practicing in my spare time. And maybe tonight, I don't know when we plan to leave for the thing, but maybe I could check with some people and see if there's any, anywhere cold and in quiet streets we can go and watch some fights. If you're interested.
Yeah, that could be interesting. And see kind of what the competition is around here. I mean, see what's around here.
I think someone's something of a gambler as well.
That goes with the drinking as I put my hand up and order 2 beers. Which is probably my first favorite hobby. My second, I'll pull out, I have a damaged horn that I've been carrying.
Oh.
I used to play this for my wife, and I have not played it in a long time. I don't even know if I still can.
Yeah, don't they say a person's hobby is one that they can easily pick up. I don't know the saying.
Like riding a camel, forget.
I
Yeah,
think what
yeah.
Man's trying to say is you should play some.
Oh, I'll get my lair out. We can,
It's still damaged. I'll push down on one of the valves and it gets stuck. Like, it needs some repairs.
Ah,
maybe Corbin could help you with that if you're interested. Seems to be very talented at the craft.
Maybe, but for now, I just put it away.
Does anyone else have any hobbies?
Coach would specifically wander his way over towards Parthas more, and directly even maybe more in a hushed tone, just hey, so how about you? Got anything interesting? You go sparring off on the side or anything like that?
Well, I'm big into reading. I have. It's not coming. I may look stupid and I may act stupid, but I'm not that stupid. But I have a couple of books in my bag that I like reading. One from my blood order. I'm kind of new, so I didn't really get trained much. I just kind of was given these books and sent to wander. But they're fun reads if you like blood magic.
Can't say I have much experience, but and again, I got a little practice when it comes to combat and everything else. I don't know how precious that stuff is, but I mean, if you need some help or something, I'm trying to work on this whole book learning thing. As I just hold up one of the hero books, just don't know how much help I'd be with that in particular, but maybe I could help you hone, the other skills or anything like that if you need.
Sure, absolutely. You can read anytime. Again, a lot of it's just kind of practical stuff. There are some rules and regulation stuff about the order, but most of it's spells and how to cast them. But yeah, if you want to try them out too, I can teach you how to use blood magic. It's pretty nifty.
Yeah, I've seen you do it. I think.
Well, you have to sell away your soul if you want to do that, but.
No, I sell enough of things. No, I mean that's your thing. I don't want to try and steal your shtick here. I'm just saying maybe I can help you hone it.
Yeah, definitely. I'd appreciate the help, Coach. Oh, and thanks for earlier, and I give Coach a slap on the ass.
What?
Oh. Yeah. Anytime. I know you can do it. We just bolster you up a little bit. Like I said, first you gotta have confidence. That's the first step.
It really helps.
So, the barkeeper would come in and kind of tell you guys, he's gonna open the place up, and it's probably gonna become pretty raucous. This is the last peaceful moments you'll have, but you can always you'll definitely come back and spend the night there probably, and everything will be fine. But he opens up the door and people start flooding in, and people are peeking their way into this private space that you guys have and trying to basically get some stories out of you, and also just celebrate the fact that you succeeded. So people are poking their heads in there and be like, "Hey, we need some stories. Someone come out, tell us everything."
Oh.
Danari is extremely uncomfortable in front of strangers.
Arthas is also not fans of big crowds.
Apuk would wish everyone a good evening and poof away.
Poof away.
Great.
It's not fair. He can do that.
Yeah.
Next
So,
time we'll tie on a rope to him.
Before I poof away, I would give my ring to Ramiel to carry around.
Wait, isn't that the cursed ring?
No, that ring is on my snake's tail.
Oh, okay.
He's the ring guy.
I have a different ring.
You were supposed to protect Ramiel, not Ramiel protect you.
No. I'm always with him. I
I
can
just kind of nod at you solemnly.
I can hear everything going on outside.
So you guys just basically close the doors. This whole celebration for you. Nobody's gonna go out there and give the people what they want.
The coach is gonna go out there.
Whoa, volunteering me. Yeah, I mean, I'll go out there, but
I will push you out there. Give the people what they want.
I'll see poop snake out there too.
No. The snake is inside.
no, I just step out to the crowd and just be like, all right. I'd just look back in and be like, Zoomlin, it's a hell of a party out here.
I'm gonna chug what's left of my first beer, grab my second one, and then hop out.
Eisen, why don't we reenact some of the fights to help the story? I can probably do at least that much. I can't communicate with that many people at once. So
Corbin, probably
What we
narrate.
can really do, maybe put some of these jealous mercenaries to bed.
yeah.
And then I like do a twist in the air, and kind of land in the middle of the crowd. I kind of give Melian the like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, I will like jump off of a wall and like dive into the middle of the crowd and be lost and gone, and then appear behind Kaizen and go for a strike and let him block it. Like as I appear behind him, I'll tap him with one of my hidden arms, so he knows where I'm coming from.
Are you guys demonstrating what happened, or what? I missed that?
Yeah, I think we're helping the story as it's being told.
I'm basically given. Coach will do his best of like. He basically gives like the highlight reel of like events that occurred.
The fights is when Kaizen and I will, spar and show extravagant moves.
Yeah. So let's just get this straight. So there's a lot of different ways you can tell this story, and you guys are the only ones who are really able to tell it. And you're choosing to make it sound very heroic. Like you're really sprucing it up.
Well, we've got that miraculous fight with the goblins. I don't know if we want to go into detail of,
Probably leave out the grave portion, like the oracle portion.
The oracle, big oracle stuff. Yeah,
I'd hope that. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Maybe at the end we should just be like, it wasn't that big of a deal though.
Well, why don't we move the we're writing our own story. Why don't we move the fake oracle fight outside of the oracle area? Like some unknown people tried to stop us, and we fought them to a standstill, and until we were able to become victorious in a very dangerous and deadly encounter or something. Shift things around, right?
I mean, that is mostly true.
You gotta embellish it a little.
Yeah, we want to just, it wasn't like the oracle was fine. We got there, and that was a boring part of the story.
So boring. We don't talk about that at all because for political purposes. But
exactly.
Those wind spirits, wow! All the sand, whoa!
Yeah, it was someone trying to interfere with the oracle.
Yeah. Someone
while we just happened to be visiting.
So you do mention that.
No, I wouldn't mention the
No.
Oracle at all. Like on our way to the Oracle, that's as much
You got to the Oracle,
information.
and then you got the prophecy.
And let's not talk about miracles either. I don't want people thinking I can raise the dead.
Wait, you can't.
I don't
But
need a following.
The sandstorm, that would be a good one. And if I was writing a play, that would be like, I don't know, somewhere right before intermission, you know? Did they make it through? Did they not? You know?
Yeah, just end it with a.
This is Danari saying she doesn't need a following, I'm imagining.
No.
Something like that.
Shut up!
Not wrong.
So, but so you're basically saying, you know, the desert was dangerous. We fought through a bunch of stuff. These are all the things we fought, and then like, you know, we arrived and basically just got the prophecy. I mean, you're basically saying the hardest part was getting there. I mean, obviously, like getting the prophecy isn't meant to be super hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep the Oracle interactions nonchalant. That's what at least Meleon would suggest.
Okay. So yeah, you're telling the story, acting it out, and eventually, like, it starts to spill out onto the streets. I mean, people are kind of like urging you out there anyway, because like,
Oh yeah, that's where the fighting would be being done. Is guys would be out in the streets.
And like, this is a picture of like the god of like celebrations, Dre Da, and it's similar to how I picture it. I mean, he's a satyr, and there's just absolute mayhem going out on the streets. People are just partying their faces off, and that's you guys spilling out from the tavern onto the streets. But some of you are pretty much staying in the tavern, right? So, like, if you're gonna stay in the tavern, I mean, I know Apuk goes into his ring, but like, who else is just staying behind completely?
Oh, I'm not going out there.
Oh, okay.
Staying behind.
Really?
Yes.
Ramiel's feeling kind of guilty now that he's got this gold bar in his bag, so he slips out of the tavern and like tries to find some place to donate it to. Is there like a hospital in the area that I can just kind of...
Arthas raises his hand, says accepting donations.
I don't tell anybody what I'm doing. I just do it secretly.
There's no like hospitals around. You could donate it to the church somehow, but you'd have to like get back to like closer to the church. Vishnahanthenos.
Okay. Well, I'd like to make my way over there. I also have like a second motivation. I want to ask around about the Argent Flail to see if anybody has any more information about it.
Okay. Well, the Church of Vishnahanthenos is not in this town, so you'd have to get basically either to Vyssqarn or Sanktethenos, and you'd be able to donate it there. So you would need to figure out what you're going to do in the meantime. With the
Is there
bar.
no other church in or like temple in the area?
There are,
'Cause
but
it
not
doesn't
to
matter to me.
that deity. Not to that deity.
Yeah, no, I'm so guilty. I'm desperate. I got to get this out of my bag.
Oh,
Just
okay.
whatever is the closest place.
Okay, so there's a shrine to a god called Oceantarist who's here, and then I believe there's things for Akmana, and like there's that whole matter of like the favor that Vishnahanthenos paid to Akmana on your behalf already, anyways. So maybe you would want to donate it to the like followers of Akmana.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking around, and it seems like that one might be the closest to me, and it just makes sense.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you're working on that, and then you're asking around about the Argent Flail. So go ahead and roll a charisma check and see what information you can get. I need to move the campaign. Dan didn't even remind me.
Oh, my bad, man.
Yeah, that's your bad. So now it should allow you to roll a charisma check. But
I'm gonna give her guidance.
nice.
Can I do that? Even though we're kind of like okay. Or him. I'm gonna give Ramael guidance.
Okay, and then do one of these for the guidance. Okay, so you're asking around about the Argent Flail, and it's definitely a more aggressive mercenary group. I think that you guys had actually heard this information already a little bit. They basically are trying to get the most contracts and do the most mercenarial work. They're just kind of trying to absorb it all. They'll often do things for the lowest cost, and they're just trying to like shoulder out a bunch of other mercenary groups. So they're not themselves very well liked among mercenary groups. And
Does it seem like they're a threat to us, or perhaps our mission to get the prophecy to the Emperor?
they could be. They're kind of wild cards. And they're very chaotic.
Do they wear a uniform? Like, are they easily recognizable?
Oh yeah, they're in a gang.
Oh no.
They got colors.
Yeah, you probably would be able, because most of the mercenary groups wear their like emblems pretty proudly on their attire. So
They got that biker patch.
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
And then I go back to the inn and I
All right.
fall asleep.
Really, just right asleep, huh?
It's exhausting carrying gold bars around that you don't want.
Yeah. Well, you could donate it now.
Oh, I just did. Thought I did.
Yeah, you did, pretty much. So, yeah, you can just not add that to your sheet or just delete it if you already did. And we'll say you donated to the Temple of Vykcaen Na. And, yeah, the party's still raging. I mean, it's getting a little bit crazier now. I mean, the drinks are flowing. What are you guys who are actually attending this actually getting up to?
I mean, Coach is probably like, after having a drink or two, getting a little more boisterous about like how like amazing everyone did, kind of thing. Like really just starts like talking up like the individuals, and specifically like intentionally or not starts really like talking up Farron and Parthas a little bit more than everyone else, but like is talking everyone up.
Like his eyes are getting dewy.
If while this is all going on, if I can clock any contacts that I have from the underworld side of the city, I would maybe hand off a little quickly made note asking if they have any need of deliveries to the city we're going to, north.
Uh-huh.
Get a little extra coin for the trouble. Have, some low-level guy, lower than me, make some runs to some of the, brass and find out. I'm trying to get something to sweeten the pot going north.
Okay.
And be like, yeah, just don't forget, you got Meleon in the group of heroes here.
Mm-hmm. You'd be able to drum up something very small. It's not like an escort or anything, but like a delivery that you can carry with you and deliver to Vyssqarn.
Yeah, just me to, just for me, some little side business.
Yeah. And where is everyone? So let's just go down the list. So, Coach, are you out on the streets just hanging out still, enjoying it all, taking it in and telling the stories and getting emotional about your compatriots?
Yeah, just really trying to talk them, hype up the names.
Yeah, you're generating a lot of buzz. That's for sure.
That's the plan.
And Corbin, you've just completely retired to a room.
Yeah, I've probably just been reading the whole time.
Or you've been helping me fine-tune the map, because I have discovered that I like drawing after making this map,
That's excellent.
right?
So you are drawing. Are you both just like, you've both just kind of retreated to your privacy and you're maybe mulling over the map?
Yeah. Yeah, and reading and
Okay.
meditating, because I do that.
And then Apuk is in his ring.
So, I don't think that I would have gone to bed with Ramiel.
No.
So I think once I realized where Ramiel was headed, I would have poofed back out and requested my ring back.
Give me that thing back. It's not bedtime. So sure. You. So what are you doing instead then?
I would have meandered back down to a corner of the inn. Where are we at here?
Are you trying to like get in some rumors and things, or just keeping to yourself?
Nah, just observing.
All right.
Observing, listening.
It's a really joyful time. I mean, nobody's really getting into it with anyone else. I mean, it's a little rowdy, shoulder to shoulder in the inn. The barkeeper is actually passing around more stew. He seems to be making an absolute killing tonight. And just raking it in. And yeah, it doesn't seem to be bad in nature at all. How about Kaizen? Are you still in the streets, or what's going on?
So after Melee and I stop our little demonstration, I feel sort of like at peace a little bit, and I basically try to find a good spot to sort of look at the desert and the mountains in the far distance, and just kind of enjoy the noise of the party in the background while I kind of sit there alone, enjoy the air.
Yeah, and it's becoming an absolutely beautiful night. Not a cloud in the sky, and it's getting to be a pretty tolerable temperature. The nighttime in Chaos Raw can be pretty tolerable in temperature wise, and the stars are out twinkling. The moons you can see in the sky. So yeah, after you do all that, you're just kind of reminiscing, and the party is kind of dying down. I mean, it's probably been hours. It's probably about around 8 p.m. or something, and the sun's starting to set. So, where does that leave Melion? So you drummed up your own business. You've got all that going.
Yeah. The only other thing, I mean, the fight with Kaizen, and maybe he would be talking to Coach a little more.
Yeah.
He's trying to push the idea of like maybe we could become a company, as you're talking this up, maybe we come up with we don't have to come up with a name on the spot, but we all worked well together. It'd be cool to really build this, and now we have this great adventure that has our back, we could really,
really catapult.
yeah, exactly. It's a strong starting foundation. Mayland doesn't drink, so he's just been having water and still enjoying the festivities and enjoying the lifestyle and whatnot of the revelry
Yep.
of the soft folk. And yeah, I think that, and drumming up that business, I think is really all he wants to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be lying if I didn't, if I wasn't thinking the same thing, sort of. Seems like there's a few pretty talented people in this group of ours. It might not be a bad idea. See how far we can take things.
Yeah, absolutely. And like trying to maybe like knowing that you've been drinking, he's like just trying to push some ideas, trying to incept you. So he mentions the company name that he was thinking was Mirage Breakers, and he's kind of talking about like, oh yeah, Mirage, as in like falsehoods, and we saw through it and we're breaking through them. It's just a cool name, Desert Mirage Breakers. We're strong. We'll get through anything. Just think about it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could definitely workshop it. But yeah, and I mean, we'd have to see who else would be on board.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, everybody seems to be a little hesitant or, not very trusting of each other. But I think we've been together for 2 months already. I feel like we'll warm up soon.
Yeah, well, sometimes, and Coach like sits there for a sec. He's like, "Wait, I got this. It's good way to. We're gonna bring it back." And he like pulls out the little pocket chess set that he has again. He's like, sometimes in chess, you have your main goal of getting the other person's king, but there's the secondary goal, the thing that makes it all the pieces work together, is you also have to act to protect the king. Perhaps we just need to find something that we can unify, get people to unify behind a cause or something to protect and form us to work together to take down the opponents.
Yeah, money is shallow, so something bigger than finding wealth and whatnot. And I don't think it's a driving factor for some of us. But okay, have a good night. Enjoy, your parties. I've got some people to talk to. And he like puts one of his lower arms on Coach's head and ruffles his hair a little bit, and goes gallivanting off.
As he walks away, he's just like, Coach just like puts the pieces back in and is just like, man, he's a weird dude sometimes. And then like continues off with his own like revelries.
So that leaves us with Parthas, Ramiel, Vykcaen, and Zumlin. What are you guys up to?
I'm just kind of casually sitting in one of these booths, reading through a book and drinking some beer. Kind of enjoying time to myself.
I'm moving from party to party and drumming up the liveliness.
Not worried at all about the basically warring factions, essentially the jealous other mercenary groups, huh?
I probably was worried at the beginning of the night, but I wasn't here for that, so there's a party.
Okay. So you're having You're just enjoying all the festivities. Are you quite a gambler as well? I mean, there can be a lot of gambling going on around here if you guys want to get some gambling in. It's pretty common out here.
Is anyone gambling gold bars worth 1,000 GP?
I don't
Are
think
we,
so.
are we not gambling?
I think that's pretty rare to have that kind of dough.
I'd probably be gambling a little bit, for sure.
All right. You want to roll a D100?
Sure. Should I stake something?
This is part of the stake. It's just a very simple. Let's see what you lose or gain.
Okay. Oh, I don't think lower uppercase works.
Case sensitive arm, I guess. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now.
Ooh.
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 Okay. Now roll a. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll. What the? Oh. So you overall, it's an up and down night. Maybe you win some early, you lose some later. Overall, you've earned 6 gold.
Okay. Sick.
Who else has a gambling problem?
Problem. I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not much of a gambler, but what
No, not at all.
about? I know there's more than one of you.
Coach's gambling isn't particularly in games.
Like street craps.
Correct. He's more of like a sports betting addict.
I see.
Like horses. The camel races.
Camel races.
Suburban gambler.
Again, like wrestling matches, tavern brawls, things of that nature.
Okay. So, Romuald had already gone to bed, Surgar. What about Zumlin up to? I mean, he has plenty of drink to go around.
Oh yeah, I'm just out and about having a good time. Helped with the recount of the story, and then just out visiting people.
The party is definitely approaching like its peak, I would say, here as the sun is setting and everything. And Danari and Corbin are just having a great time drawing maps. Maybe a little bit absorbed, and they don't notice someone sneaking into the room through the window.
That's false, because I notice everything.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, let me tell you about my passive perception. Passive perception is 16.
It's not enough.
Those are
What?
lucky numbers. Gotta get those up.
Yeah.
So you get attacked by a short sword from the dark.
Oh my god.
A crit? Oh, that is not good.
Yeah, you just killed me. Thanks.
That is not
That short
good.
sword literally just KO'd me.
Roll a con save.
Okay. Oh my god. That's so funny.
Well, it really didn't matter. They get a crit anyway if they're attacking a surprised creature. Oh, that's good.
So we just said that wasn't good.
No, you succeeded on the save.
Oh.
Good for
So,
you. No.
so you're just having a great time. Basically, like, I imagine you like coloring in a coloring book almost, but of course you're drawing a map, and you take 12 piercing damage.
So me and Melion are still like hooked up
I don't
mentally
know.
because
He's kind of out and about at this time.
what?
Oh yeah, I don't know where I am in the storytelling. I don't know when this is taking place, but
Oh my god.
as long as I'm within 120 feet, Danari is probably the one person I wouldn't break from because she's got the prophecy.
But you also take 20 poison damage.
Holy sh!
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
This is an
guys, I'm being
assassination.
assassinated. Yeah.
Are
At
you
least you're
alive?
with Corbin.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Corbin's probably just trying. He's just talking to you, and then you just stop talking, and I guess, I mean, what's Corbin's perception?
Oh,
Passive.
very
Oh,
bad.
yeah. I mean, this is a
12.
20 stealth.
12.
The assailant is out of the window before Corbin even notices anything has happened.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dying.
You hear Danari choking, probably.
Like literally, like I'm dying, guys.
It's only
Corbin's got a
Corbin.
wand.
Yeah, it's only me. I quickly do cure wounds.
You're like, holy shit, what the? Okay.
I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's just like,
And I'm gurgling. I'm gurgling.
"Yeah." She's just unable to say
Tell me you're okay.
anything.
Tell me you're okay.
No, there's
Yeah.
foam coming out of my mouth.
You want me to heal you? Say you
Well,
want me to heal you.
The unique
I have
consent.
permission. Do I have your consent?
Consent is very important. Trust me.
I'm sorry, the slit in my throat isn't working.
Yeah, I assume that she really, really preferred to be healed.
Kind of.
So I'll heal for 9.
Oh my god.
All right, well, that happened.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
I mean, I'm dying. I can't do much of anything.
Oh, you're healed. You've just been healed for 9.
I healed you.
Yeah, but like I'm recovering. Like
Heal yourself.
I
I got you baseline.
wait, this will be a good time for Oracle healing potion.
Yeah, you could.
Because I never use that.
You have the wand as well.
Oh, that's true. After I heal her, I quickly look out the window just to see if I can see anything with my good dark vision.
Yeah, you need to get our peeps.
You see the party.
Hmm. Well, then I'll close the window and just check on Danari, make sure she's okay, see if anything got stolen, like ask her if she felt anything got pickpocketed or something.
I don't know, I was dying. Is Melion here yet? Because I need to scream in his head.
I don't know. That's for the DM to say. I've been running around, gallivanting. I wouldn't be too far from the tavern, but if I need to walk into a back alleyway to make a deal, I'm walking in a back alleyway and making a deal. But 120 feet. That's to your discretion.
You'd probably wander within that range at some point in the near-ish future, and Danari's basically yelling out for you when you get in that range as soon as you step inside it.
Oh shit! What? Danari, what's wrong?
I just got like someone just tried to assassinate me. Like you need to get everyone, and we need to go like now.
Well, do you have the prophecy?
I don't know. Do I?
Check yourself, and I'll start finding people.
I don't know what the hell just happened. I was
Check
drawing.
yourself.
Because
Check yourself.
Oh my god! How?
Quick, before you wreck yourself.
Call it in his phone. Check yourself.
Oh my god! Like I'm doing a pat down. Like what do you want from me? How do I know if it got stolen from me or not?
It is on.
Do I have to
person.
roll?
No.
It is? Okay,
you
thank
still
you.
have it.
All right. Yes, I found it. I have it. I still
Okay.
have it. My life was in danger, but I still have the prophecy. It's fine. I survived.
I've
Barely.
reached out to everybody on my way to Danari's room or wherever her and Corbin are. And I'm just reaching out and sending them a message of, hey, one of us has been stabbed, so group up and protect each other, just in case. I'm heading to Danari's to check her out. Not in a weird way,
No, I was poisoned. I'm screaming in your head. I was poisoned, frothing at the mouth, and I died. I was dying.
Yeah. So I get there and I give you some charcoal and say, hey, chew this, drink it with some water. Maybe that will help. And I'll ask Corbin about this attack. Where did it come from?
I didn't notice anything. All I heard was she stopped answering my questions about if we wanted to add the cactus on the map, facing that way.
Oh, that one that was like weirdly shaped, looked like
yeah, that one. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. It's a good icon.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out the best way to draw this map, and she just stopped replying. So I looked over, and there she was, gurgling on the ground. So I used, I healed her up a little bit.
Oh shit.
I looked out the window. I didn't see anyone. The big party, it was a good plan by them.
Was the window open? Was it broken?
There's no the windows. They don't.
Yeah,
they're never closed.
Yeah, it's hot out here. We
okay. So like, there's curtains.
Yeah.
Can I look
Leon,
out the window?
I didn't notice anything, and I notice everything.
Yeah, we don't notice everything, but
I do notice everything.
You're pretty good.
Fuck.
We've gotten a thing or two past you. I'll look out the window. Do I see anything with my extra dark vision?
Just see the party going on.
Nothing on the rooftops.
No.
Can I direct or help Corbin investigate, like the windowsill, for anything? Like maybe something fell off them, or
yeah. Can I fly up on top of the roof once someone else is there to help with Danari?
Yeah.
See what's going on?
I'll cover Danari. Maybe you investigate the escape route that they took. I'll look around here on the floor and just see if there's anything that gives us an idea of what happened. You sure you have the prophecy?
Yes. I'm more shaken up than everything, because I have never been attacked like this in my entire life.
And you weren't even partying with us. That's crazy.
They were watching. They must have been watching.
Yeah, you want to go out with a bang if you're going to get assassinated.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'll stay with you while Corbin searches for some stuff. And
I would escalate the situation. I would go outside to the street where everybody's partying, and on my way out, I know that this insect can't talk to people, but I would scream, "There's an assassin! Find the assassin!"
That seems like a hard word for Pook to say.
Assassin!
People kind of
Spirit.
look at you. They're like, okay. They don't
where's Farron to save our lives?
They don't really.
She would have never let him sneak up on me. This would have never happened under her watch.
She would have been standing guard.
She's partying too hard.
Yep.
She's
enjoying the festivities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably, upon hearing all of that, would have been, fumbling around trying to find Zumlin and trying to get him back to maybe go see what's going on.
Yeah, you guys are getting back together basically and meeting back up in the upper floor of the tavern.
Yeah.
Once Coach finds me, start getting our way through the crowd.
I'm barreling down the street, yelling viscerally, knocking people aside, running back.
Okay. Pretty drunk though, probably.
Yes.
Everyone's kind of, well, not everyone, but the people who are about there partying and drinking are pretty sloshed. So, I mean, you guys all get back to the upper floor of the inn, and I don't know what your plan of action is.
Did I
I
see
need a cup of
anything, like,
tea.
on the roof, or could we
No.
roll
I mean,
something? Fine.
it would be hard. Nobody. I mean, there's people that might look suspicious, but it's just like rogues, basically doing rogue stuff like Melon was just doing. They're just like meeting in alleys, talking. It's all like there's not anyone like running full speed away or anything.
Well, like maybe they dropped something. Melian said.
Yeah, you don't see anything like that. This was a real trained professional. That's the only. I mean, that's the main conclusion that you reach.
Can I say a prayer to Akamana and maybe she'll say something? Because she probably would not like that I almost got assassinated.
You could say a prayer to her, but she doesn't really talk. She doesn't really return like directly and talk to you. It would normally be through, I guess, like your dreams and like visions that you have, not directly from her.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, you could definitely say a prayer, be like, man, Akamana, I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna start working on preparing a detect poison and disease spell. So after the next long rest, if there's any residue, I can figure out what type it is.
Okay. Oh, you could probably do stuff like that, like with a medicine check on the wound and stuff like that.
Medicine? What the heck?
Yeah, but I'm not good at medicine check. This would just tell me.
Yeah.
I'm okay at medicine check. Can I do a medicine check and see if I recognize the poison that someone just tried to kill me with? And they will rue the day that they tried to kill me. I'm not mad yet, but I will get mad.
Yeah, you can do a medicine check.
Sweet.
Let's see.
It was basic, wasn't it? It was so basic. Basic poison.
No, not basic at all.
It was the poisonous kind.
Let's see. This is a poison that is very rare and comes from deep within the Highmail Mountains. It's not. I mean, in other versions of D&D, it will be called purple worm poison, but there aren't really purple worms in this world.
What?
So it comes from some like very poisonous creatures that live in the deep depths under the mountains. So like that would be very hard to get and very seldom used even by a professional assassin, only when they really want to kill someone.
These were professionals.
Yeah, I'm gathering. There's really no evidence here to find Danari. I'm sorry, I'm not coming up with any clues. Have you pissed somebody off recently?
Oh, just the fake oracle.
Well, yeah, but that's all of us. Like, why choose you? And it's not like the fake oracle or anyone that was there could have said something because we killed them all.
Well,
Did we get them all?
yeah, there was the one guy.
Wait, what?
Oberon.
Oh, well, he wasn't there when we started this.
Maybe.
Oberon had left. That's what we were told. I mean, he might have been there when we arrived, but not that night.
Someone knows I have this prophecy.
Yeah, but if they had it, they stabbed you, why not? I guess because Corbin was there, they couldn't pat you down and find it.
They totally could have.
Yeah, they probably
Corbin
could
didn't
have.
notice a thing.
Yeah.
Is
It was a
Kaizen
hate
among you?
crime. I don't know.
Maybe.
I say we
Tyson,
go
what?
investigate that mercenary group.
Are you among us? Or anything?
Yeah.
Among Us.
You're right. I mean, there is a mercenary group. It could have been them. They're pissed that we took such a well-paying job. Danari, do you have your gold block, or does the book have yours?
I have my gold block.
That's still there.
It is.
What would I
Nobody
know?
stole anything from me. I didn't drop anything.
So it's
Would I
just
know
you.
if any mercenary companies in particular, like, had a reputation for using this poison or anything like
You
that?
can do a history check with advantage.
Argent
And
flail.
and a guidance, maybe.
Yeah.
History.
Maybe the assassin just was just looking for any of us. Not maybe it wasn't a particular person.
19 total.
There's not a particular order that uses this poison, and mercenary companies are not really. They don't really do assassinations. It's pretty much like outlawed and very frowned upon. It's not like a job that they can take. But there are a couple, at least 2 orders of assassins that are steeped in shadows and probably dedicated to Shehenazine to help keep them secretive. That you would know of existing in Khashra. You know of them. You don't even know their names because it's like that's very safeguarded information. And you know there's at least 2.
More bureaucracy.
Would I know the name of any like high-level assassin in the network? At least in this city. Had I heard of a single person who takes jobs to kill?
You could try to ascertain that information, but when you do, like, you don't really come up with anything. Whoever this was really was under the radar.
Yeah, that's not my side of the underworld. I don't participate in the murder for hire, but more like smuggling. That's my forte. So I'm not real sure what, if there's anyone. Unfortunately, sorry to say, Danari. I think it's just you. They wanted to kill you. Maybe they wanted to kill one of us, but you're the easiest and most secluded.
Well, that's the thing. They kind of did go out of their way, right?
Did they? I mean,
would have been pretty easy to kill any one of you in the streets.
Yeah, but that's public, right?
True.
If they want to do it on the down low, easy to get away. I'd go for someone that's either by themselves or with someone who's not paying attention.
What did I miss? What happened?
Someone who gets lost in his work,
So
we should check on
exactly what
Ramiel.
happened.
Ramiel went to bed. We should check to make sure he's still alive.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to go check on Ramiel?
Of course.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, as fast as I can.
Coach, can you go check on Ramiel? Make sure he's alive.
Sure.
I think you can hear me through the door. I'm just snoring really loudly,
Yeah,
and you're like,
fast asleep.
Yep.
Knock. Ramiel?
Are
Are you dead in there? And I hear the snoring. I'm like, do I check? Do I not? I check real quick. Is the door unlocked?
Probably.
I just like peek in ever so slightly. See Ramiel's in bed snoring. Close it back, and then run back over. I'm just like, yeah, Ramiel's in there sleeping.
Well, here's an idea. All right, it's going to be hard to determine who did this or why, but why don't tomorrow? Let's maybe sleep in shifts, get together, try to be as safe as possible. But tomorrow, act like nothing happened. Like we had a great time, everyone's having fun. And then we try and judge who's surprised that Danari is still with us and that we're not sad and heartbroken. Because that's all we can do at this point. There's no evidence to be found. What we need to do is ascertain who's surprised, I suppose. At least that's my only idea.
All I know is that these assassins messed up because they didn't kill me, and now they're gonna die.
Yeah, we'll need to think of a way to set up traps for the next attempt, but it might not be you next time. If we're assuming it's not, that you didn't cause this.
So you guys are settling in for the night, and I get kind of hunkering down.
Yeah, I asked Danari what she thinks about the cactus placement again. Now that she's all healed up. We have to get this figured out before I can go to bed.
I think I'm furious at you for letting me almost get assassinated.
I healed you. Don't make me take it back.
You can't take it back. It's already spent.
So are you guys all going to your own rooms, or do you want to try to barricade the room, or?
I'm sleeping outside Danari's door.
Okay.
Can we lock the window? I know it was open and probably not, but
I think it's
we
just
should
curtains.
Yeah. Make it
Stay.
clear that that's where they came from.
Sturgar, and I'll kind of keep watching the hall.
Okay. Yes, you all assumed some defensive positions, and you're getting your rest in for the night. Some of you are more restful than others. I mean, Surugar's probably not going to get much rest outside in the hallway. That sounds terrible.
Oh, no, I don't know about that, man. I'm pretty gone. I probably am vigilant for all of 10 minutes before I.
That makes
sense.
sense.
But at least someone might trip over me.
Right, exactly.
I'll stay up with. Well, of course I'll stay up, but I'll stay in Danari's room and maybe just talk to her about the day's activities, and if she noticed anything weird, maybe we'll just recount everything. Cross-examine our memory and determine if something was off.
Okay.
My anger is palpable.
Maybe I'll try and summon a weapon.
Yeah, it's not coming to you, but you feel like you're on a very verge.
Yeah.
There was something really awakening inside you. And so yeah, you guys actually get a pretty restful sleep. I mean, nothing else. I mean, other than the fact that you're probably scared, maybe of this happening again, but yeah, you are able to actually get some sleep, and it's pretty nice because you're in some comfortable beds.
When I wake up, I ritual cast alarm on the window just to be sure.
Okay. And Surugar's new spell slots will be prepared soon. He wakes up groggy and gets those ready to go. And so are you guys just gonna head out immediately onto the road to get to Vyssqarn?
Is there anything else we have to do here? I need to pick up, a package or two. But otherwise,
you're just becoming UPS.
That's the job of a smuggler, man. Picking up some packages, situating them.
Yeah, you definitely get some shady parcels to carry with you, and you guys mostly have all the camels that you need. I mean, I think you only were missing like 2 because you gave and then I guess you gave the 2 back, so you're down 4 pretty much. But the stable master can provision you for let me see. Yeah, if you guys wanted to speed up your journey and get everyone a camel, it would be 50 gold per camel, so you would need to pay 200 gold for everyone to have a camel.
Well, we already have tons of camels, right? We never sold the other ones yet.
You gave back 2. You gave 1 to the Vykcaen, and you gave 1 for a camel stew.
Right, so we should have 8.
Oh, did you have more than 11?
I thought we had 12.
Oh, you might have
Or no.
had...
We probably only had 11.
No, 12 sounds actually kind of right. So you have 8, so you need 3 more, right? Yeah. So 150 gold. Who's ponying it up?
Oh, I don't have that much gold on me, but I can get my own for 50.
Okay. You get yours back.
So, and I mean, realistically, I mean, you got like Zumlin and you got the Pooh can hang out.
True.
Wherever he hangs out.
Wherever it is he goes during the day.
I know my guy's pretty late, so it's easy for me to share.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do we all need one?
Not necessarily.
That was more of like to the group.
I now have a camel. It is purchased.
Okay.
How much does that include food for the trip?
No.
How much do
you have a lot left over, I think, and you have good berries too.
Right.
So. And there's more gas stations, aka caravanserais, along the way. These places are just some of the nicest things you could get along the road. They have all kinds of things going on, and a lot of resources, and normally there's a well, so that'll help. So it's not a desolate journey like it was before.
Nice.
So I assume it's probably like pretty early in the morning, and you guys are getting out, just heading north, pretty much. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think we are heading towards, that other place that I can't say. Vykcaen?
Yeah. And is there anything anyone wants to do before they leave? Other than Melian picking up his parcels?
I'd like to buy Danari a nice scarf to cover up her neck wound. It's looking a little ugly. Not like aesthetically ugly. I mean, like, it looks bad.
It looks wicked.
It looks gnarly.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You can buy one for like 1 silver piece. If
I only have 6 gold.
Oh no. Well, you can break a gold. So now you have 5 gold and 99 silver.
9 silver.
Oh, whoops, my bad. So 5 gold, 9 silver. And yeah, you picked that up on your way out, and you guys are getting back out onto the road when, at the edge of town, you're right about to leave, and there is a throng of, less than happy mercenaries that form in front of you.
I'm gonna kick these guys' teeth in.
They stop you. They stop you in your path.
Same ones from before.
Pretty much, yeah. They all belong to the
flail.
Yeah.
The ardent flail.
Yep.
Danari is not in the mood for annoying mercenaries.
You're gonna take out your anger on them.
It might be justified. We don't know. Somebody want to
Can I
ask what's with the block?
Can I take lead here?
Go for it. I'll back you up.
All right.
Hey, man.
I step forward and I say, hello, will you let us pass, please?
Wait, I thought you were going to intimidate.
No. You good cop, bad cop. I'm the good cop.
Oh, boy. Or are we going to have to make you move? Or am I going to have to make him make you move?
They said, well, there is just the matter. One of them steps forward to talk. There's just the matter of payment for the contract that you stole from us.
And how much payment would that be?
We saw. Oh shoot! We saw the payment arrive from the Emperor's coffers, and we'll accept 1 gold bar.
No.
How many of them are there?
You each have 1.
How many? No, how many? Mercenaries?
Oh, probably about 14 or more. More waiting in the wings.
And I'm gonna walk up to the guy. I'm gonna pull the gold bar out of my bag, and then I want to lean in real close and tell him, "Take this, and if you ever give us any hard times in the future, I'll make sure to make you regret it."
All right. He grits his teeth and smiles, and you can see one of his teeth is gold. And he bows before you and opens the way.
Okay.
You said there were 14 of them.
Or more.
Ish.
I think that's an acceptable number. I kind of want to... I don't like leaving the gold with this guy.
I mean, you might not have seen it. I don't know. Surogar was being kind of...
I was trying to be discreet about it.
Still get the urge to swing my halberd at the dude.
You're gonna like puff your chest up and do like the feint.
Well, you know, I kind of just want to lop the dude's head off and send the rest scrambling. But I guess since it seems that, you know, Surogar solved this, I'll just kind of deal with it for now.
Yeah. This time your bloodlust won't get the best of you, but maybe next time. So, yeah, I assume you would go... Yeah, you just go riding out of town then, everyone on a camel. So one of you is sharing. Who's sharing? Who are the 2 lightest? I mean, Apuk is in his place. He's pretty much got first class because he's just absolutely vibing in his wherever he is. He can sleep. He can stretch out.
Yeah, the plushest pillows.
Yeah.
With all the frills.
And then who's sharing? Probably like Corbin and somebody else that's small. Zumlin.
Screw that. Have Pook ride in his ring. What are we indulging in this man?
He's never invited anyone inside.
No one's asked.
No, I'm saying a Pook can ride in the ring, and we can just all have our own camel.
Well, that's what I mean. There's one of you has to share because there's only 9, and there's normally like 11 of you. We'll say.
Okay.
like
As
Farron here.
hey,
Yeah.
as the mercenaries are like walking away, can I persuade them to give up one of their camels or horses or whatever they're using?
They were on foot, stopping you with like weapons drawn and stuff.
Radio. Ask them to give up all their shoes.
You could try to say that in passing if you want, in roll persuasion or intimidation or something. So you could be like, and that'll cost you 1 camel too. Oh gosh, they just laughed.
Sad.
But you tried.
I would too.
Zurgar's size on his breath. That way we avoid trouble.
Yeah, as we pass, Coach is just gonna try and like ride up to Zurgar and just be like, so I get you were gonna go for a good cop, but that seemed, I don't know what you said, or actually, would I have been able to since I was up there with him?
Sure. Yeah. I would say you probably saw it at least.
All right. I keep it low key and just be like, any particular reason? I didn't think it was just gonna be a handed over kind of thing.
Gold is the least important thing in this world, my friend. Much better to keep our lives than a little change in our pockets.
I think we could have taken them.
I think I met some people that would say otherwise.
You know, plus we could have just used the Lord's name, you know, and say, hey, you're trying to extort us and we're on a mission for the satrap. Gotten them into deep shit.
Now, I've lived long enough to see what gold does to people. I have no use for it, aside from keeping food in my belly and ale pouring for my friends.
And offering as payment to keep everyone alive. Ramiel can probably toast a cig to that. She gave that thing away instantly.
Listen, I know I have long hair, but I am a dude.
Oh, the voice is from above.
My bad. So yeah, you guys are just having these conversations as you strike back out, and hopefully this will be a much less exciting journey, so to speak, to Vyssqarn, but you're well on your way, and this is where we'll pick up next time.
Do we get any XP for surviving an assassination attempt?
Yes, 100 XP to everyone.
We also beat 14 mercenaries.
Yes. Pretty much.
I struck them down by their own greed.
Exactly.
Just so I heard that right, you said 100?
Yep.
Ding.
Ding.
Got my blade.
Dang.
Got my blades, baby.
It's about time.